All right. We're doing it. We're live. Man, I'm in the worst mood right now. Okay? And I feel terrible for live streaming in a bad mood. Let me turn on the comments. Let's see who shows up. James K, certified T3 bot and moderator. Mark Wayne. Taco. Guys, this is infuriating, okay? Check it out. STI. Red Wings. Dude, okay. You guys may have read the title of this live stream, the worst coffee I've ever had. So, do you recall how I had to change up my routine? Because the place I normally get my Vietnamese coffee, they hired a new person and she's terrible at making coffee. Well, last Saturday, I ended up getting Starbucks instead, kind of as a little insurance policy, right? Spoiler alert right there. Well, this, my mom always taught me no good deed goes unpunished, okay? Because today, I was in a good mood, you know, it's the day after Black Friday. I'm trying to unwind, hang out with my friends online, do a live stream. And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this coffee shop another shot. I've been going here straight for a few years now. They know me. So I show up and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get a Vietnamese coffee today because the girl is there working and she's really bad at making Vietnamese coffee. So I'm just gonna get an iced coffee, okay? This is what she gives me. You can see me through it. This is not iced black coffee. Dude, when she gave it to me, I was like, look at this, dude. Look. You can see me through this. Ugh. It's like dirty water with a tinge of coffee. Here's what we're gonna do, okay? I was just gonna throw this out right now on camera, but I feel like I need to show you, like, new people showing up how terrible this is. Ugh. 1 second. Getting something out of my car so that I can live stream without coffee again. It's such a huge bummer. Who wants to Postmates me a coffee and I'll Venmo you? Or if someone wants to Postmates me a coffee, I'll send you a T3 t-shirt on the house. All right. So I got my little selfie stick. Dude, this is the worst freaking I almost did the F-bomb right now. This is worse than the Vietnamese coffee they made me before. And now I can't find my AirPods. As someone goes, white people problems. 1 sec. What's up, guys? Here's the inside of my car. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, bad coffee lady is still there, Milcom. And I got my AirPods that probably won't work. And we're gonna go sit at the table. No coffee. Yeah, dude, you know, no good deed goes unpunished. I really shouldn't have given them another shot with that girl working there, but I did. I wish there was another coffee shop right by me that I could sneakily go to. 1 second. We're gonna figure this out because down the street there might be one, but I don't know. Not acceptable in California. 1 sec. I'm gonna read comments in a moment because I'm missing out on a lot of comments here. 1 sec. Un momento, per favore. Okay, we're here. We're here. We're here. All right. Yeah, can we talk about this though? For real. I feel like my screen. God, let's see what's up. This is not coffee, guys. Like if I can see my hand through it. This is, So who wants a free T3 t-shirt and send me a black coffee? Chi-Town says, as the beard says, if you don't want to rely on people's ineptitude, then you got to do it yourself. That's true. But, you know, part of my routine on Saturdays is to go get coffee and then do a live stream. Nick Turnka says, yuck, weak coffee, brown water is the worst. You should talk to the manager, you're a loyal customer. Yeah, I'm going to. I'd ideally like to do it. So here's 1 second, guys. My screen is like dusty. Here's the issue, is that it's a very small operation, okay? So like if I request to talk to the other person there, like that girl's gonna know that something is up, and cause she'll be right there. It's not like a Starbucks where there's like some nooks and crannies to go into. Milt Garrison, certified T3 bot, says, order my T3 shirt today. Great idea. I'm all in. Good job. Heck yeah. Grinded or beans? Johnny Watches, certified T3 bot, says, Jory is coffee raging. Want some lemon with that tea? Yes. Dude, this is, you know what? The reason I feel burned is because I've decided to give them another chance, and it still messed me up. Send me your address and I'll send you Puerto Rican coffee beans. That would be awesome. I'm always down to try new coffee. So we can make that happen for sure. But I'm talking about coffee right now. Throw a brick through their window with a note. Yeah, that's probably the more tactful approach, right? I don't want to make anybody feel weird, so I'm just going to throw a brick through their window with a note. Shh. Hey, and on the note, it's like, hey, I was gonna talk to you in the store, but I didn't want to be too off-putting, so just wanted you to know. They're like, why did you throw a brick? Owen Walker wants to buy me coffee. Owen Walker says, I can mobile order you Starbucks. I need the store address, though. Okay, what's the nearest place that I can get a coffee here? Should we do mobile? What is this place? Let's look around, shall we? Let's look around, shall we? What's the nearest? Because I actually don't know the zip code of this little place right here. Oh, you know what? We'll just do this. Take a walk and get an address. I am at... And this is where I'm gonna get mugged now. I'm at 921 Meridian in South Pasadena. So if anybody wants to come fight me, I'm right here. And I'll be ready to fight too, because I'm mad at not getting coffee, so. Throw a brick? No, I'm not gonna throw a brick through the window. Be there in an hour. The issue is that it's not going to, the coffee probably won't get here by the time I finish live streaming. That's the problem. The thing is like this cannot be like considered coffee. Ugh. I can send you Chiapas or Oaxaca's coffee, the best Mexican coffee out there, as a Hanukkah gift. That'd be dope. Stop rubbing your good weather in those poor northerners' faces, William. Get some Earl Grey instead. Maybe a proper English breakfast tea. Yeah, maybe I should do that, but... dude, this is the worst freaking coffee in the world. And I've decided I'm never going back there, which is a huge bummer. But, whatever. Reading comments. There's a red ant on me. Goodbye. Did you pay for the coffee? Yeah, of course I paid for the coffee. He says, I would tell to the owners it's their fault, should have operations instructions to avoid that. That's very true. You just lost a beard. Customer. Dude, yeah, we don't have Tim Hortons here, though, so. And that's a really good point. This already looks like Earl Grey, so. Even an Americano is typically a little bit darker than this, right? Like, if I can see myself through it, it's probably not a very strong Americano. But Starbucks 4 blocks east on Fair Oaks, probably. I'm not gonna walk there, but Paul says, sorry about your coffee situation. Chi-Town says, looks like this is some sweet peach tea, darling. Sugar. No, pudding. That's what it is. But yeah. The good news is we're at 90 viewers right now, so we are almost at a wristwatch check, and it's only 12 minutes in. So that's pretty dope. There was a super chat that I missed. Can one of my moderators tell me, because it says that I got a super chat? And I was probably walking, complaining about stuff. Moderators, find the super chat. It says I got a super chat. Oh, I found it. Siphone says, hey, what's going on, brother? Joshua says, Jory, I'm a coffee roaster in England. You want some free coffee? I'll do. That would be very nice, Joshua. My tastes, if you couldn't tell from this rant, my tastes are very dark roast. I typically like espresso roasts. I like non-citrusy. So any of this new kind of citrusy, fruity roasts, I'm not into that, even though that's very popular here, like at Blue Bottle Coffee and stuff. They make this almost soy saucy flavored coffee that people really like. It's like tangy and citrusy and fruity. I don't like that. I like very smoky, dark, bitter coffee. Black, that's my thing. So I typically get espresso roasts. And this is not that. This is just really bad. Never do an English accent, ever. Ever again. Oh, roll the dice. That's so terrible. How could this terrible Yank do a British accent when he's not from there? Grow a pair, dude. It's all good. I can make fun of whoever I want, and so can you. I love that, too, when I'm having fun on an episode and someone's like, oh my god, don't do a German accent ever. That's not authentic. Can you tell I'm in a terrible mood because I don't have my coffee? Manolo Castilla says, you are great. No, you're great. James K, certified T3 bot and moderator, says, new merch at the Time Teller shop. Ba, 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 ba. Here's what I want for my moderators, by the way. Milcom, because I know you're listening, and James K, because I know you're listening. Please send an email. My two moderators, please send an email to info at thetimetellershop.com, info at thetimetellershop.com. Please, Milcom and James, both of you guys, send an email to info at thetimetellershop.com. Something important I need to tell you. Roll the Dice says, I'm just joking, mate. Just drinking a spot of tea. A leaf just fell on me. This day is terrible. I'm just kidding. Johnny watches Certified Teeth Robot says, Jory is in a rant mood. Time to kick my Tudor black bag. No, don't get me started on Tudor. I'm not here to talk about Tudor. Although Tudor's the best watch I've ever seen in my life. Man. But yeah, guys, for all my US, by the way, for all my US viewers, I hope you enjoyed Thanksgiving. And for everybody that doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, take a hike. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. For everyone that doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you had a really awesome week and weekend as well. The weekend is just beginning, but the week right now, we celebrated Turkey Day. So I hope everybody in the US that celebrates Thanksgiving had an awesome Turkey Day, and I hope everybody else had a beautiful day as well. And I want to thank you guys for checking out the Time Teller Shop. I think we had record. I think we had more interactions on the site Black Friday than we did during the launch, which is incredible. So I want to thank you guys because you freaking rock. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I couldn't keep this stuff going without you, so thank you so much. Roll the Dice says, how would you describe your British accent or your English accent? Which region? Joshua says, make my own in-house blends, Bella, Napoli, Verona, Amsterdam, and Medici. How can I send these to you? Joshua, send an email to info at thetimetellershop.com, and I'll talk to you as well. He says, for your information, your British accent is good. It's just posh English, not our common working folk. Yes, so roll the dice to answer your question. Joshua kind of nailed it. Roll the dice. When I'm speaking like this, it's more of an affected accent. A bit posh, maybe. Not that you would understand. But I can also do a Tudor. A dirty Cockney accent. You can't understand me. Oh man, I think Hyundai is, I could be totally wrong, but I think you're typing Turkish, and I don't understand you, but I'd love to hear what you have to say. Johnny Watches said, I think the turkey made you drowsy, and it doesn't help that your coffee is crap. That's accurate. Chi-Town, California says, it's a rare variety called New Hampshire Cockney. You want to hear some dirty, dirty accents? Go to northern New Hampshire. It is the worst. Or southern New Hampshire, actually. Southern New Hampshire is terrible as well. Not the area. Southern New Hampshire is gorgeous. I grew up in southern New Hampshire, but the accents in southern New Hampshire are very what you would consider Massachusetts, Boston. It's just the New England accent. And then in northern New Hampshire, fun fact, they have the largest per capita population of white supremacists. So that's a huge bummer, and that's one of the worst parts about New Hampshire, actually. Roll the Dice says, that's not posh, I'm posh, I would know. Wow, humble brag there, buddy. You might be posh, but I'm the freaking time teller. Jared Packer, Certified Teeth Robot says, that was more Scottish. Yeah, I know, I turned into Scottish at the end there. But I haven't had coffee yet, so that's my excuse. Owen Walker says, yeah, sorry, brother, they don't deliver. If you change your mind about heading over, let me know. See, I would walk over there and that wouldn't be an issue, but I'm holding this like tripod thing with a phone. Try to think if I really want to hoof it over there. And probably not. I'll just chill here and be upset about my coffee. Lee Bishop says, hey, Jory, what's going on, brother? Milcom the moderator, just an email, nothing specific like our blood types. Milcom and James, send me an email and then you'll know what to do further when we respond to you. Joshua says, posh accent who wears a JLC, not like my accent, which is a Tudor Black Bay wearer. Tudor. I wear a Tudor. Mario says, dude, I'm waiting for Postmates to pull up behind you with a coffee. Someone Postmates me. If someone has Postmates and wants to send me a coffee, I will send you some T3 swag in return. Nick Turnka says, the T3 t-shirt's pretty slick. Yeah, someone purchased one this morning even. So I'm glad you are enjoying that. Gimby says, take us on a walk, man. Show us your neighborhood. Wait a minute. Someone is... Hold on. Someone's holding their coffee, but she's on the phone. I want to ask this lady where she got her coffee, but I don't want to, like, excuse me, because she's on her phone. Hey, where'd you get that coffee? Is it on the corner? Yeah. It's good coffee?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you too well.
It's good coffee?
For me, it's good coffee because not only that, in the Latin background, we have café de olla with a little bit of cinnamon in it.
Ooh.
And they do that.
You know, I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have been going to Buster, the other one, the other store. It's across the way.
But this is right on the corner right there?
Right here. You walk up at that trellis and it's right there.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Pandus and everything. So.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I might have to try that. All right, boys. Bravo 6 going dark. We're going to go get some freaking Mexican coffee. Let's do this. This is going in the dumpster. Coffee road trip. This is going to be absurd. You guys want to see something? Yo, someone screenshot this. Someone screenshot this. Orale. Let's go. I'm on a mission, dude. I'm a man on a mission. My Espanol isn't very good, but I'm gonna try. ¿Cómo se dice coffee? Yo quiero un café. Let's do this, guys. Oh, shame coffee. What's up? What's going on, man? All right. She said it was on the corner here. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is, dude. Gorgeous. There's 100 people here, by the way. Rolex Explorer 2. Shh. All right, let's go. Hey guys, welcome to my first time in Los Angeles. Oh, there's people in here having coffee. Dude, the world is my oyster. Okay, check it out. Guys, I am here. I probably can't go in without them complaining. All right, I'm here. If someone wants to have them send me a coffee from right here, I will send you T3 swag. I will not go in there with my camera and be a jerk, though. So, it looks like it's La Monarca, like a monarch. Say, send it to the weirdo with the beardo. What is the address here? 1001. And I think I'm on Mission. 1001 Mission, South Pass, LA County. There's actually a bunch of places that I have not tried. La Monarca. We're doing this. We're gonna get some coffee and then we're gonna have a nice normal live stream. What's up, Horror Mirror? Put us in your pocket. I don't think I can. I want to ask one of these people, be like, hey, can you hold this? One of these nice families, I just drop my tripod there, be like, hey, can you just like watch these guys for a second? Joshua, okay, I'll get your email when I finish live streaming. I'll check it out. Get a cup of tea instead. No, I don't drink tea. I drink coffee because I'm a red-blooded American. They'll hold my Rolex too. Screenshot sent to my IG. Oh my god. Yeah, it's funny too because my iPhone is unlocked. So I just leave my unlocked phone and they just ruin my channel. Kareem. Reading comments. Just pretend I don't have my camera rolling. The best way to say coffee in Espanol is el baño. No. So someone say they're getting coffee in the chat. Well, I'm just here ruining these people's mornings by yelling in front of them. There, I guess there's another. Looks like there's a restaurant. There's a tea house. Walk in and pretend I'm the prez. Be like, you fired. I should have done that at the other coffee place. Just walk back in and be like, you fired. You fired. Okay, there's a yoga studio over there. They will not let me into that. Oh, excuse me, can I get some cow juice? Thanks. Kevin would get a coffee. Get your butt in there. Okay, hold on. Trying to think. I could put you in my pocket, actually. Hold on. Okay, I'm taking you off of the tripod. I'm gonna put you in my pocket. Actually, hold on. I can't rotate it. What's up? This is so crazy right now. I don't have, see, here's the issue. I don't have a chest pocket on here. I have these pockets here. 1 second. Bravo 6 going dark. I'm going. Thank you. You guys behaving yourselves? Behave yourselves, guys. almost dropped my phone. Just picking up some coffee and then I'll be there. Then I will be back, I should say. I will be back there. One sec, guys. Thank you. Dude, I want these, man. Imagine if people didn't understand what I was doing. The camera's in my jacket pocket. It's in here. Alright. Alright, the cold brew's coming up. Ooh, it looks dark. Okay, 1 sec. Bravo 6 going dark. What's going on? I almost forgot I was live streaming for a second. Trying to do this with one hand. 1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. Have a good one, man. Alright. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? After all of that, we've been a half an hour here. La Monarca Bakery cold brew. Probably would not get this again. I'm a harsh critic, guys. But it is delicious compared to the other one. Holy cow. This has like a little bit of like cinnamon and spice. It's a little bit sweet, to be honest, which is something I don't like in coffee unless it's like Vietnamese coffee. But oh my God, was that other coffee bad? Look at this. This is the way coffee should be. It's dark. The other coffee was just freaking terrible, man. Drip check. Okay, we're gonna do the wristwatch check in a moment. One second. Okay. Wristwatch check, baby. Sorry for the worst live stream on the history of Earth, guys. Rolex Explorer 2. Someone just asked me if I'm wearing Red Wings. So guys, these aren't mocks. These aren't the classic mocks. These are the Red Wing Roughnecks because these have the Vibram sole. So, yeah. Jose, don't I prefer cafe latte? No, I prefer black coffee. But on Saturdays, I get Vietnamese coffee. But 9 times out of 10, I'm drinking just black coffee. This is, I guess, Mexican cold brew. They do it a little differently. It's a little bit sweet, and it is kind of cinnamony. It has that weird kind of tangy flavor that I don't really like, but at least this tastes like coffee. Do you know what I mean? Like this, when I'm drinking this, it's like, oh, this is a cup of coffee. That other one, I was like, okay, this is dirty brown bean juice. I don't know what that is. Someone's like, with that Explorer. Hold on. What's going on here with my camera? Okay. We got Levi's. We got some wool socks because it's actually kind of cold, and these boots are not insulated. These are Red Wing Roughnecks. These do have a mock toe, but these aren't the classic mocks. And I am wearing an Explorer 2 16570 to complete the look. Someone asked about today is Red Wings once a year 20% off sale, but it ends at 12 p.m. Yes, but the stores here in Los Angeles are doing the sale until 6 p.m. And Connie's already there buying me some boots. Shh. That was the only thing on my list. It was like, I have a Hanukkah list, and it's all Red Wings. Ahmed, these Red Wings are American made. And they're very proud of their American heritage. So if these are American, by definition, it'd be kind of weird for them to be that other thing. Gimby says, love that woman. Gotta love that woman. Travis is pretty entertaining. So that was absurd, guys, by the way. I don't think I've ever done that. That was the closest thing I did to, like, vlogging like other people do. But we learned about La Monarca Bakery, a place I probably won't go ever again to get this coffee, but their baked goods looked delicious. So maybe I'll go back and get a croissant if they have that. I don't know what else they have. But their coffee is good if you like this kind of coffee, and they can make coffee. The other place I would not recommend because they don't know how to make coffee anymore. Ahmed says, ain't that Doc Martens? These aren't Doc, dude, that's like the biggest diss you can say. That's like mistaking a Rolex for an Invicta, is mistaking a pair of Red Wings for Doc Martens. Doc Martens are British garbage, and Red Wings are American, are the best boots on earth. Okay, let's get that straight. Doc Martens, you actually try to beat them up and the soles start breaking up. Tell them you're doing a coffee vlog. And guys, I'm kidding about it being British garbage, okay? I love my UK viewers. GMT is set to UK time. Lee says, oh no you didn't. Doc Martens shots fired. Noel, what's going on? Joshua Joy, how come you wear your watch on your right arm? I used to but I used to get abused for it, so I swapped. Well, that's kind of weak on your part. I have people saying the meanest things about me daily, multiple times a day, and I don't let that influence me, so I urge you not to be influenced at all. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that I wear my watch on my non-dominant hand, okay? So I'm left-handed, and that means I would wear my wristwatch on my non-dominant hand. Because on my dominant hand, when I'm writing, I don't want my watch to keep hitting the desk and the paper, and that's very annoying. If I'm reaching for something, I don't want it to the watch to get bounced around. This is on my non-dominant hand, so yeah. Boom, baby. Banhammer. I actually don't, by the way, don't insult the Brits. I love their unreliable Range Rovers. Well, America's not making the best cars right now. Anyway, also, so. But what I was gonna say is, I actually don't have a beef with Doc Martens. What I do is when people compare like Tacovas or what's the Chippewa, when people are like, oh, you wear Red Wings? That's so awesome, dude. I love boots too. I wear Tacovas. Or, oh yeah, I wear Chippewa. Okay, dude, let's be real. Red Wings or nothing. Tim's you can wear if you live in New York. That's about it. I don't know what happened, but it said I got disconnected. That's really weird. Are people here right now? People see? Okay, cool. Do you consider Apple Watches watches? No, I don't. Danier Wick, you must be a little bit new here. One second, guys. Hold your horses. You guys see me? Cool. I'm getting like messages. I'm getting messages from people. This is just so crazy. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? My moderator's saying it's weird. Sounds like you're inside. I can't hear background noise. Is everything okay? Moderators? Moderators, moderators, moderators. Okay, cool. Malcolm says everything's cool. All right, guys. So sorry for this very odd, disjointed, live stream. We can talk about stuff now, though, because I'm sitting down. Only 43 minutes in, though, to figure it out. So, Ryman says, hear and see. New channel, caffeine away. Moderators, where are you? Thoughts on the new Oris Pro Diver Star Wars editions? Send me a pic. Doesn't sound something I'd be interested in, though. Joshua, 5 quick fire questions. First, favorite film. You're gonna have to write it all out in one message so I can read it. But okay, but first, favorite film, Surf Ninjas. If you guys don't know, then you don't know. But yeah, Surf Ninjas, Rob Schneider. DJ says looking for a no date Explorer dial watch, 36 millimeters. So just get a 36 millimeter Explorer. Smoke Eater. So the Red Wing discount from what I heard, because I went online, is that it is store only, which is kind of a bummer. But the good news is that here in SoCal, they're doing, or the ones around here are doing it until 6 p.m. Reading comments. Favorite band? That's very hard to say. That is incredibly hard to say. I've been listening to a lot of metal and stuff right now, but I don't know, like between the Buried and Me, I've been listening to I would listen to Devil Wears Prada on the way here right now. I listened to Coheed and Cambria while I was driving earlier. Jonathan, which Red Wings is Connie getting you? Iron Rangers? She hinted that she was getting me. She said she's stocking up for other holidays because she know when I like something, I'm very easy to shop for. I think because it's very clear about what I like. So I think she's probably getting me multiple pairs. I think she's getting me 8-inch classic mocks, and then probably a pair of blacksmiths. Slayer. I'm not a huge Slayer guy. Okay, okay, guys, hear me out. Joshua has some 5 questions. Are you ready? First favorite. Okay, favorite film: Surf Ninjas. Favorite band: Between the Buried and Me. Favorite clothing brand: either Columbia or Red Wings. I don't know if Red Wings counts. They're a boot company. Favorite memory in 2019: anything that has to do with Connie. Uh, favorite buy of 2019. I assume you're talking about watches. So my Reverso. Great questions. More questions like this. Owen Walker says old school Coheed is the beep. I can't swear on YouTube anymore because then they demonetize you. William says that gold swirl Longines watch you had was beautiful. Yeah, I've never seen another one like that. That was a crazy, crazy watch. Lee Bishop says congratulations on Black Friday. Thank you so much, guys. And by the way, there's still stuff there. So I don't know how many of you are interested. Some of you might want to check the store because I don't know if the coupon still works. I don't know if that coupon still works on the watches, guys. Oh, sorry, there might be something in my eye. Thoughts on LL Bean duck boots? I love them. I grew up with them. I grew up in New England, so those duck boots remind me of my parents because they wore them. My dad was wearing a pair on Thanksgiving because it was raining a whole lot. And they're amazing. What I'll say is they're different than Red Wings. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think you can get away with owning duck boots and Red Wings. Duck boots are specifically, in getting into the wet stuff, and if it's raining, they're kind of like, yeah. I mean, they're duck boots. What more is there to say? But if you want like a really heavy duty, lifelong pair of boots, my opinion would be Red Wing. Nafis Khan, I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name, brother. You're a very good viewer. He says favorite fragrance, Aqua de Jo, or Mont Blanc Legacy. Those are, in my opinion, and fragrances smell different on different people, but on me, and And I like the smell, and also if Connie says, "Ooh, you smell good, babe," then that's how I gauge whether or not it's a good scent on me. Legacy from Mont Blanc and Aqua de Jo. Creed makes good stuff too. Jory, if you come out to Cali from Maine, should I buy you a coffee? If I come out to Cali from Maine, can I buy you a coffee? Yes, you can, and we can talk about New England, and I can tell you about my memories crab fishing in Ogunquit. Are you strong with the dark side, Jory? I think I probably am, to be honest. Illuminati. So yeah, Illuminati. Whatever the right answer is. Brenman says coupon still worked earlier today. Sorry, something in my eye. But if you guys want to check out the watches, because there's 3 watches still available, and dude, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the coupon still works. These are good questions. You guys have very good questions. Joshua says, I have the same jumper you're wearing. Mine is gray. No way. I'll think of more questions. Yeah. Columbia makes some of my my favorite stuff of all time. If you guys are I'm very easy to shop. I like outdoorsy stuff. Favorite superhero. When I was little, it was Sergeant Rock, who was a DC character, and most of the stories were like World War II related. And my dad got me a bunch of those, and I was obsessed with Sergeant Rock. The all-time kind of will always be my favorite is Batman. And then I really, really, really liked Green Arrow when I was little. Also, that was before they made the stupid like soap opera about him. So yeah, I think the easy answer is like Batman is my all-time favorite. But I was really into Sergeant Rock when I was a younger man. DJ Hungzilla, I wish I could talk about that stuff, but I can't talk about that stuff on YouTube, unfortunately. Dennis Hill, what's going on, brother? JG, love your name, JG, because those are my initials. Favorite food, lamb stew. My mom makes the best lamb stew in the world, and when I think of like what my last meal would be, it would be my mom's lamb stew. Favorite car, probably like a 1993-ish Porsche 911 RS America. That would be like my grail car. Favorite sport other than weightlifting. Jiu-jitsu is pretty cool, man. See, favorite color, probably like olive drab, like this would be one of my favorite colors, or like a midnight blue. So like this or like a dark navy blue. Nafis Khan says, by the way, your pronunciation of my name is absolutely right. Thank you. Well, I'm happy that I didn't totally botch your name. Danier says, do you know John Wick? I do. You mean Baba Yaga? James K, certified T3 and moderator, says, Jory loves coffee. If you like coffee too, you'll love this Fear the Beard mug. Guys, there are 2 sizes of mugs there. There's like a 10 ounce, I believe, and a 15 ounce for $11. Okay? If you want to support the channel, pick up a mug with my mug on it, my face. Do you own a Batman watch? Not the character. I don't own a Batman. I'm coming around. I think I'll own the Batman when the hype goes down, because that was like the watch to get like this year, and it's kind of annoying. Favorite movie? I said Surf Ninjas, but it's more so because that is. I do love Surf Ninjas, by the way. Surf Ninjas is an incredible movie. Inglourious Bastards is a great movie also. Johnny watches We're gonna have to set up a comparison between the alpinist and ball master diver. DM me again. We're gonna talk. Danielle Wick says, "What's my favorite submission in jiu-jitsu? Electric chair." People go back and forth on whether or not it's legal, but if I will let you mount me if I feel confident that I'm going to get you in an electric chair. So, electric chair. Burger Slayer says, the movie with Rob Schneider, yes, he has red hair in that movie, and it's like buzzed. So, yeah, Surf Ninjas. Steven says, favorite place to eat in Silver Lakes Echo Park general area? Probably Silver Lake Ramen. Danier, so probably my favorite submission in jiu-jitsu is probably electric chair or this other one called it's a really bad name, but it's called police brutality. So Darce choke is really good. My coach got me in a terrible Darce choke when I sparred with him last, and it was miserable. James K says the mug sizes are Connie and Jory. Brody says, I came here to hear about the worst coffee experience. Brody, I don't know why you're here. I don't know why other people are here either. Casino or Goodfellas? For me, Goodfellas. I will let you mount me, Jory Goodman. I'm going to head out. Favorite micro brand? Probably Boulder. By the way, thank you to Boulder for sending me the Automatic Venture review coming up soon. Favorite guilty pleasure? Ooh, that's a good one. And when I first, okay, so this is confusing because favorite guilty pleasure and favorite junk food. So those, when I hear favorite guilty pleasure, I immediately think junk food. Let me separate it. So do you mean guilty pleasure like something outside of like the food realm? Here's what I'll say as a guilty pleasure. Anime. Here's something that maybe, I think a lot of people probably, because I've mentioned it on the channel, I really like anime. I have the Funimation app. If anybody, dude, if you want to talk to me about something other than watches and you want to recommend me a good anime, dude, I am super down to talk to you about that. So one guilty pleasure is anime. I've been watching Fire Force on the Funimation app. Dude, man. My favorite anime, like the first thing that comes to mind is my favorite anime is Akira. That's like the that's like the that's the I saw that probably when I was too young to understand it. I'm also I'm 30 years old right now, and I've seen Akira probably like 100 times, and I still don't fully understand it. So I don't think you'll ever really understand it. But that was when I first saw that, how it was very like Neo Tokyo and futuristic, but also kind of retro. Just the opening scene when they're on their bikes and you can see the brake lights trailing through the Neo Tokyo like cityscape. It was it's mind blowing. Like that anime is truly is like truly cinematic, I would say. So Akira is probably my first one. Milk and the Moderator. I also started Dr. Stone. I'm at the point where I don't want to spoil anything, but where someone gets hit in the neck. That's what I'll say. I'm at the point where someone gets hit in the neck. I also don't have much time to watch anime. So that's why it's my guilty pleasures, because I'll watch it when like I'm doing cardio, for instance. Like if I'm doing cardio, then I'll definitely put my phone and watch some anime just to kill the time. Or for instance, like if I am, that notebook that you see me taking pictures of, if I'm going over my notes for the next day and Connie, like I'm waiting for Connie or something, I might have that on. So yeah. My favorite guilty pleasure, my favorite Malcolm, have a good one, brother. Email me. My favorite junk food. So I have a sweet tooth for sure. But when I think of like when I get cravings, it's of like salt, like savory food. Does that make sense? So my favorite, like I'm not gonna turn down sweets. I absolutely have a sweet tooth, but when I want bad food, it's typically like greasy, like savory stuff. So I'm gonna say my one of my favorite junk foods is like, oh man, it could get really bad. Like pizza is like an easy pick, or French fries, like good French fries. Reed, Uncle Reed. Hope you had a blessed Thanksgiving, brother. Wish I could have spent it with you, man. So yeah, like, dude, like who could pass up McDonald's French fries? Like that's a very good guilty pleasure, like junk food. But yeah, if anybody wants to recommend me anime, that'd be dope. Steven says, do you have Pete's or Phil's coffee up there? They're both amazing. I'm not up there. I'm actually down there because I'm in SoCal. But we do have both of those things. And the Phil's coffee mojito like blend is very good. There's no alcohol in it, so I don't drink, but it's great. Absolutely have to get you over to DC. Man, I'd love that. Bernie with the super chat. Thank you, brother. Um, how often do you shave, trim your beard? Once a week. And I don't know if you guys noticed, I actually cut it shorter because Connie told me to. Oh, Steven says I'm in SD, so you're up there. Yeah, you're actually down there. So yeah, I am up here. You're right, bro. But I'm not NorCal. Let's get that straight. Those people are crazy. These are really good questions today, guys. DJ Hungzilla says, Jory, if you want a mind trip anime movie similar to Akira, give Perfect Blue a try. It's crazy. Do you know it's crazy blue gender? Yeah, that's a crazy one. Vampire Hunter D. Yeah, I grew up with that also. Or like Ninja Scroll, the movie, not the anime series, but the movie Ninja Scroll, dude. Because of the title, I saw that when I was like 10 or something. I was like, wow, this seems cool. And like the first scene, opening scene, I was like, whoa, this is not like for children. Anthony, okay, dude, I love these questions. Anthony says, simple question. Not sure if you're okay, or not. Anthony Lopez says, simple question. Not sure if you're ignoring it because you don't want to answer, but I would love to hear your opinion on the new sumo versus the turtle. Which would you buy? I'm not a huge Seiko sumo guy. I would recommend the turtle. Yes, I do not want to answer that. The rain is headed your way from Ventura County. We had a lot of rain yesterday and the day before. No rain today yet, but apparently on Wednesday it's supposed to rain like throughout the week, or maybe even Monday. Rick Green, I haven't seen Ferrari versus Ford because my whole life has been consumed with preparing for Black Friday. So maybe now I can not take a break, but maybe now I can go see a movie or something with Connie. But yeah, guys, it's been very busy. Dennis Hill says, Jory, if you're ever in Spokane, you have to try Wake Up Call Coffee. It's simply the best. It's the best I've ever had. It's simply amazing. Yeah, dude, I'm down. I also want to see The Irishman because everyone's saying it's really good. Nafis says Dragon Ball Z Super. So Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, yes. GT, hated it. I stopped watching. Like I saw a few episodes and I stopped watching. And then Super, I'm going to watch more. Yeah, it's always raining in the Bay Area, though. High heels, red dress. I didn't realize Connie wrote that. By the way, that's Connie. And when I read someone was like, just got back from Red Wing, I was going to be like, Connie's at Red Wing right now. Everyone, please say hi to Connie. Also, if one of my moderators wants to throw Connie's Instagram up, that would be amazing. At CEEZHEN, the best photography ever. And I know I'm biased because she's the love of my life, but also because she's the best photographer ever, honestly. If you like some landscapes and some urban photography and stuff like that. Yeah. Cowboy Swami says she takes banging pics. Thanks, brother. She seriously, if I don't want people to look at my first posts on Instagram because I'm very bad. I was very bad at taking photos, but if you look at where I am now, like it's night and day, and it's because Connie like taught me how to use like a camera and stuff. So, Jared, have a good one, dude. Lee Bishop says, I need to scratch the itch, the tuna itch. Would you recommend a baby tuna? Yes, 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 yes. I own both because I think that they are related, but I think they're both, amazing on their own. I would absolutely recommend baby tuna. Do it. Sigurd Johansson. I'm so sorry, dude. Your name is really cool. Says top 10 watches of 2019. That's going to be an episode. So let me have my notes in front of me and talk to you about that. One of my moderators, can you write that down and send it to me? That'd be amazing. Laszlo Devi, certified T3 bot, says, that textured Omega in the T3 shop. Congrats, it's super cool. Yeah, I can't believe I found that, by the way. And I wonder if that T3 Turkey coupon code still works. I wonder if it's going to work throughout the weekend. I don't know. Gato, zoom in on me. Oops, I forgot I'm live streaming, so he can't do that. Reading comments, guys. Bernie, do you brew your coffee? If you do, what coffee do you brew and how do you brew it? Well, Bernie, I do brew my own coffee at home. So, like during the week, I'm making my own coffee. And I typically, okay, I really like Starbucks espresso blend. So that's number one. Starbucks does make good coffee. So regardless of what people think, oh, it's a big box brand. Oh, they don't really make good coffee. It's just the brand name and marketing. They actually do have really good blends. You just need to find them. So their espresso blend is actually quite good. I also like their holiday blend, which comes out, their vintage holiday blend, which came out right now. I got that because every year I actually find myself really liking that. Also, Intelligentsia Coffee Espresso. I really like that. And I'm going to get, there's another thing I can't say on YouTube. BR Coffee. BR Coffee. Their Murdered Out is something I'm going to try because apparently it's very dark. Recon Arb says, just subscribed. Thoughts on Dan Henry watches? Thank you so much for the super chat, and thanks for subscribing, bro. What do I think on Dan Henry? I think it's cool that they're making retro designs. I do like that. However, I think they're also kind of unoriginal. I'm not a huge Dan Henry guy. I don't recommend Dan Henry. I'm just not a huge fan of I think they're kind of boring. William Rizzo says, hi, Connie, we love you. Reading comments. Is Connie still in here? J2010, what's going on, brother? Steven Simmons says, hey, Connie. reading comments, scrolling down. This is a good live stream. We have a lot of good questions here today, guys. People are freaking out about the Timex Q. Bottom line, everyone loves it for some reason. I mean, it's retro. That's cool. DJ Hungzel says, Jory, if Casio G-Shock ever comes up with a mechanical movement, would they go against their branding identity? What if it was extremely durable mechanical movement? I think it'd be very interesting, dude. I mean, I guess we'll have to see it when it comes here, right? I think by definition, a mechanical movement is more impervious than a really robust quartz, right? I think that's just by definition. With more moving parts, it would be less robust. Do I think it's going away from their brand identity? I don't know about that. More pervious. Oh, yeah, my bad. I said impervious, huh? Dima, thank you. I think what I meant to say is, I think by definition, a quartz movement is more impervious than a mechanical. That was my bad. Nick P says, hey, Jory, how'd the Black Friday sale go? Did you sell out of your stock? I didn't sell out, but we only have 3 watches left. So, I mean, that's incredible. So I'm very thankful for all my viewers, all my supporters. You guys freaking rock. There are 3 watches still available, and I wonder if that coupon code is going to work throughout the week. And I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you guys have to check it out. Brian Mason, stainless steel Jubilee on the date just or two-toned. What are your thoughts? I think I think it's different strokes for different folks because I honestly, okay, I have a general rule. I think oyster bracelet, if you're getting a date just with an oyster, stainless steel. If you're getting a date just on a Jubilee, two-tone. Kostek says, sorry for showing up late. You don't need to apologize, brother. Which country do I think is the best biggest provider of coffee? Oh man, I don't know those stats. I'm not pretending I'm a connoisseur of coffee. I'm not some aficionado. All I know is what I like. James K, certified T3 and moderator, says beautiful gentleman's Omega 625 still available. Coupon code might still work. I don't know. Guys might want to check out those 3 watches still available. Travis says, Jory, Cartier is singing to me lately. Santos or Tank? That's so difficult because I love both of those watches so much. I saw a picture of a new solid gold Santos on a solid gold bracelet, and I was like, I wanted it so bad. I obviously, I don't have the money to buy a brand new solid gold Santos, but I'm gonna say Tank because you just can't go wrong with Cartier Tank. Dems with a super chat. Thank you so much, Bradley. Says, "J'ai la coute, Polaris blue dial, gorgeous. That texturing, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Love it." Hey, Smitty says, is that small second still there? That's beautiful. It's not. It got scooped up yesterday. I'm very sorry. James K, certified T3 bot, though, what I was actually just going to talk about is one of Jory's favorite brands, the Certina DS, is still available. Guys, for under $700, it's okay. Hear me out. I have, with box and papers, a Certina DS from 1996, sapphire crystal, 100-meter water resistance rating, two-tone, box and papers, for $675 at the site right now. It is gorgeous, okay? $675, and then I think the coupon might still work. I don't know. But click that link and do it. Hector says, I agree, dude. Cartier tank, baby. Oh, man. Don't even get me started. Someone said the Cartier Tortue Monopoussoir. That Monopoussoir, the mono pusher, when I get that watch, I'll have made it. XI says, nice cap, man. Got really bad hat hair, I apologize. But this is from Oklahoma because my niece lives there. My niece was born and she's going to be raised in Oklahoma, the state of chicken fried steak. James K says $675 before coupon, box and papers, newly serviced. Well, it's not serviced because it's a quartz, but I will give you a warranty on that bad boy. Johnny watches. Have a good one, brother. He's gonna message me later. Is that a Velcro strap? I don't know. It is. I'm the Velcro valet. Who makes this hat? It's by Pacific Headwear. But you know, they're a Buffalo State. Owen Walker says, what about that Cartier that looks like sailboat's wheel? I actually love that. The Gulf. Yeah, so the Pasha is one of their, so that's their like sports watch diver. So the Cartier Pasha was regarded as one of the first like waterproof watches because the crown had a cap cover. So instead of it having a threaded crown, it had a crown cap that threaded over the crown. And then as time went on, they started making different iterations of the Cartier Pasha. And I guess in the 1980s, because everything was crazy, they were like, you know what? Because the economy was booming in the 80s. Everything was just opulent. And so Cartier was like, you know what these business executives need? They need a watch specifically to play golf with. And so that's what they did. Hey, Smitty says, are you excited for the new season of My Hero Academia? My son wants to know. Yes. Yes. I actually love that show. I like All Might. Who's my favorite character, though? I mean, Deku is an easy character, too. That fellow there says, made it to the live stream. Thank goodness. Cowboy Swami has a good question. Let me see. What's so special about the 7C46 movement besides serviceable and 7 joules? So it's funny because you're discrediting that fact right there. So the fact that it is a serviceable quartz with mostly metal components and 7 joules, that is actually pretty unique in the quartz community. They do have jeweled quartz movements, and some other people do have serviceable quartz movements, but it's not very common. So the fact that they've spent a huge amount of time developing the 7C46. And the fact that it does have 7 joules, it's mostly metal, and it is fully serviceable. That is what is incredibly unique about that watch. And any way you slice it, serviceable jeweled metal quartz movements are not common, even in 2019. Hey, Smitty says he's 28 years old, by the way. Oh, okay, well, I'm 30, so we both watched that show. I really like that Farvaluba Sea King, but they're gone on the site. Opened up getting any more. If I can find one. Jory, if you could get a collab with any celebrity or band or film, what watch brand, for example, Arnold's watches. Oh, like if I could talk to some celebrity about their watches. Man, I don't know. Sean Connery. I would like to talk to Sean Connery to see if he even cares about how he made the Rolex Submariner pretty much what it is today. Or David Beckham, we can talk about too. Joshua, I will look at your email when I finish live streaming, so thank you for writing to me, brother. More questions, guys, more questions. High Heels Red Dress says, Guy has amazing watches. Who are we talking about? Are we talking about me, or are we talking about... Who are we talking about? Oh, Guy Fieri. Okay. Guy has amazing watches. Okay, yes, Connie's right. If I had to meet with one celebrity to talk about their watch collection, probably Guy Fieri. That's actually a really good one. He's worn a Seiko Tuna. I've seen him wear. He's worn a Yachtmaster 2 in solid gold. I think I've seen him wear like Invictas. I've seen him wear the Breitling Emergency. James says, good answer, Connie. Fieri. Fabian from Trinidad. What's going on, dude? Where have you been? He says, back again. Love you, brother. Where have you been, dude? Thoughts on the Hoyer 01 Carrera? The Hoyer Carrera rules. Excuse me. Joshua said, would you ever, I assume he means go to England, and what watches would you bring? I'd probably bring my Explorer 2 because it's a GMT, so I can see what time it is back home. And then, yeah, Explorer 2. And maybe a G-Shock as a backup. David says, am I wrong to dislike date windows? I think they look like afterthoughts. Well, you're not wrong for liking what you like. It's all subjective, brother. But I think some watches do it better than others. I think some date windows do look like afterthoughts. And I think some do it very well. Oh my God, Ben Clymer is hosting the T3 live stream. I'm not Ben Clymer. My David Beckham isn't as good as yours. I'd get the Breitling Emergency, but I'd be too tempted to pull the pin on that watch. Apparently, if you pull that pin, it is like thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah. Mart says, what is the reason you don't like Bauhaus? So, Mart, it is just personal preference, dude. It's like it's the same reason some people like, chocolate ice cream and some like vanilla. For me, Bauhaus design is just very sterile and very uh, almost bland. I just don't. I'm just not a huge fan of that. That's fine. I love vintage watches. Some people don't. Different strokes for different folks. Joshua, what is your favorite car? If there's one thing I love similarly to watches, it is cars. Um, you know, my phone is telling me that I'm running out of batteries, guys. If there's one thing, oh, really cute doggies over here. I really love Jeeps. I have a Jeep Rubicon, 2006 Jeep Rubicon. I really love rally cars. I always wanted a Subaru 22B. We didn't get those in the US. So I finally, when I was able, I don't know if you can see it. Hold on. Let me zoom in. Oh, hi, guys. That's my Subaru STI. So I'm obsessed with rally cars, but I think my all-time grail car would be a 1993 911 RS America in Guards Red. That would be like my grail. Moderators take care of it. Fabian says, "Emergency! Don't pull the pin." Yeah, that Breitling emergency. Apparently, if you hit that knob, it's like over 10 grand, or so I've read multiple times. I don't want to test it out. If I was summiting like K2 or like Mount Everest, I would wear that maybe to hit that pin, but it's like they wouldn't be able to save you anyway. I don't know. It's just crazy. That fellow there, certified T3 bus, says, Jory, love the swag designs on your site. The beard has done well for itself. On to the question. Is T3 sponsored by your beard, or is your beard sponsored by T3? I think the only reason this business exists is because of the beard. So I think it's the beard's brand, and I am just supporting it, if that makes sense. James K, certified T3 bus, says, Jory swimming with his Navitimer was a true Breitling emergency. I actually did not swim with it. That's not how it ended up in the pool. Joshua says, you're going to a black tie event. What are you wearing to show off? So I'm going to a black tie event. What would I wear? Probably my Cartier tank, I think. That or the Reverso. Burger Slayer says you're not into Young Hans. The Max Bill is a great watch, guys. Nomos makes great watches as well. I just don't really like. I personally just don't really like Bauhaus design. It's not that they're bad watches. I just don't like that design. Joshua says, I have pure beard envy. I can only wish I have your hair. Bruce says, do you like McLarens? Yeah, I like some McLarens. Not every McLaren that comes out, I'm not gaga for. I don't think they'll ever outdo the F1, but. Lee Bishop says, Jory, I have my grandfather's gold Swiss Roamer from the 50s as Inca block on the dial. Oh my god, my screen is. Hold on, guys. It's telling me I keep. Where are my comments? 1 second, guys. The beard is the CEO. Okay, I think I have my comments back. All right, my phone's gonna die, but my AirPods haven't told me that I'm losing power yet, so we're gonna keep this going. Reading comments. 1 second. Steven says, "Gotta go. My girl is getting hungry." Yeah, the girl's in charge, guys. Mark, what's your favorite style of watch hands? So that depends greatly on the watch. What I will say is very sharp sword hands are very, very, very nice on vintage watches with clean dials. I think that that's great. Um, it depends. Like I like stick hands when it comes to other watches. Like I think you gotta pick on a watch to watch basis. So that's why it's difficult. That fell there, Lee Bishop. Okay, what does Inca block mean? I'm actually making an episode about that. Lee, it's not that I didn't answer your question. It's that my phone told me that it froze my screen and told me I didn't have power. Um, I'm going to answer that whole thing in an episode. Travis, wife wanted to talk. I said after the. Hold on, honey. After the live stream, 1 second. This guy's got to finish his coffee. 1 sec. I hate snowflake hands. Also, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is not great. This coffee. That's why I haven't had much of it. This has been a really terrible day. I've spent about $10 on coffee today. Thank God I sold some watches on Black Friday because this coffee is going to make me broke. I've had to buy multiple like specialized coffees. Ugh. Some more of these quick fire questions, guys. Those were fun. Because my phone is gonna power off soon. Joshua says you can live in any era in any country. What and why? I would live right now in the United States of America because, heck yeah. No, I get it. Those are funny. That's those are funny hypotheticals. Those are fun hypotheticals to think of. Maybe like feudal Japan would be fun. If I could be a samurai, that would be super dope. Best dive watch brand in the sub 1,000. Probably Seiko because they have a ton to choose from. I would also check out Certina. Also, there's a Certina in the Time Teller shop. There's a Certina dive watch at the Time Teller shop right now, $675 before the coupon. Use the coupon and it'll go drastically down. Check it out. Moderators, link that. Buy that. Boom. Bernie, what is a bumper watch? So a bumper movement is technically automatic because it also powers the watch while you move your hand, but the rotor doesn't spin freely all the way around. So what it is it is a counterweight. Okay, I suppose I could make a whole video about this also, but I'm going to explain it real quick. So a bumper watch, it has a counterweight that is attached, again, kind of like a spindle. And instead of rotating all the way around freely in both directions, it can only move a certain amount. So there's a limiter. So it's not going to move all the way around and charge the watch or power the watch. It can only spin a tiny bit. Not a tiny bit, but that's why it bumps from side to side. Bump, bump, bump. And so it kind of bounces around in the case and as a counterweight instead of being able to rotate all the way around. I hope I explained that properly. I'm not a watchmaker, but yeah. So those were the beginning iterations of automatic watches. They actually tested one of the Breitling emergency watches on Top Gear UK. I'll have to watch that. Last Samurai, top movie. Yes, I would be the Last Samurai. What is my opinion on the new Apple Watch? It's essentially a phone that you wear on your wrist. There's a lot of technology. There's a lot of apps and functionality, I'm sure. Until they can make one as durable as a G-Shock, I don't think that I would ever wear one. So my phone is going to, Simon, if you do it properly, it's a movement. Just don't hurt yourself. Well, Joshua, I don't think it doesn't bother me that the Apple Watch has sold so many. Doesn't mean that it is a good watch. Do you know how many people have purchased Daniel Wellingtons? Probably a ton. Doesn't make it a good watch. Just makes it popular. That's fine. Kostek, yes. That's what we're working on, is getting more internal shots on the watches. Sometimes it's difficult to do because not only is he working on mine, he's also, he has a business where he's working on other watches. So, but speaking of the watches, there are 3 watches still available at the Time Teller shop. I want to thank everybody for checking out all the watches that we had there, all the products that we had there. We sold almost all of them except for 3. And yeah, incredible. So I'm going to wrap this up because my phone is literally about to die, and I'm hoping that I can finish this outro for you guys. Number one, I want to thank you guys. Thanksgiving, if you read the post on my Instagram, Thanksgiving really did put everything in perspective for me, because I woke up the next day and I was kind of overwhelmed with the amount of support for the shop, and I was like, dang, you guys freaking rock. Starting the YouTube channel was a risk, in that it's kind of, I don't know how it was going to do. I didn't know if people would watch my content. I didn't know if I would make a career from it. It was kind of just whatever. But then you guys like supported me throughout this whole thing, and then I was able to do something I'm really passionate about, like make a shop. Like, I love watches, and now I can build a business being a watch purveyor. I can find people good watches and give them the security of buying a watch from me. So instead of recommending people, oh, you can buy a watch here, but you got to watch out for this or this and that, I'm still going to give you guys those tips. If you don't buy a watch from me, I'm still going to help you find a good watch. But I'm just super passionate about starting a shop and cutting out the middleman, and having my supporters, my viewers, be able to have the security of buying it from someone you trust, because it seems like you guys trust me, and I value that. I do not take that for granted. That's incredible. I am incredibly blessed, incredibly lucky. It's hard to even put it into words, guys. So I value your trust. I value the support that you've given me. It's just crazy. It's changed my life. And now I can wake up and be super passionate about not only talking about watches, but finding watches and giving them to you guys. So I want to thank you, first of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Black Friday sale was incredible. There are 3 watches still available. The coupon might still work. It might still work, guys. 3 more watches. Let's get rid of them for you. I have so much fun with you guys. I have so much fun, dude. The live streams, it's like hanging out with friends. I'm so busy, I rarely get to hang out with people. I rarely get to go out. But it's so fun. Every Saturday, I have my bros to talk to. I know each of your little personalities and the inside jokes. It's just so much fun. So, yeah, you guys absolutely rock. Thanks for watching the content. My editors are so thankful as well. Thank you so much for supporting not only the channel, but the shop as well. And yeah, let's keep it going. We broke past 81,000 subscribers. Here's to 100. And yeah, we also have T3 t-shirts and mugs, which are hilarious. And we sold some today, and you can check them out. So guys, Rick Green for the super chat. Thank you so much, guys. And yeah, I love you. I just want to say I love you. And Thanksgiving put a whole lot of things in perspective for me. So love you so much. Get out of your comfort zone, guys. Do something every day. Take a risk. and it might just pay off for you, and it probably would. Number 2, tell someone you love them. Jeremy, love you, brother. Tell someone you love them. You shouldn't have to go a moment without telling someone you love them. And if you're having a bad day, sometimes just telling another person you love them. There's the birds for you. Sometimes just telling someone you love them brightens up your day. So I'm gonna start it off. I love you guys. You guys freaking rock, each and every one of you. Jeremy, you showed up late, but guess what? I love you too. And let me know how you're liking your Frederic Constant moon phase. Your moon timer, I should say. All right, guys. Hope you have fun eating some leftovers. Tell your family you love them. Tell a random person you love them. They might think you're weird at first, but they'll appreciate it later. Yeah, guys, I'm going to go and probably take Connie out to lunch before she does some more shopping, I'm sure. All right, guys, I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller. Always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Love you guys.